My name is Beck Gadsby. I'm the Artistic Director and founder of Inside Theatre. So my idea is to replace the old printed programme with a digital version, which is more eco-friendly, interactive and in line with the digital age. And as it's a digital version, it could have more options for accessibility. So most tickets are now sold online, and with a link and a click, we could download our programmes to our smartphones or tablets. But even better than that, a digital version could allow us to explore theatre in a whole new way. Inside Theatre have already created the world's first immersive theatre app during the pandemic, and we'd like to continue our work with a before, during and after experience of theatre. So imagine an app where you could download all of your favourite programmes with cast interviews, interactive material and using AR technology and so much more. And after you've seen the live show, you could download the after version where you could learn about all the show's secrets and lots of other extra material. We've got lots of ideas about how we could enhance our experience of theatre. At the moment, Inside Theatre have created just the before experience, but with more support, we intend to revolutionise the theatre programme to bring audiences a magical new experience of theatre for the digital age.
My big idea is that right now we're at a moment of reset in the theatre industry. As things start to ramp up again, we have this unique opportunity to analytically and critically review the ways that we used to work and to decide whether that was done out of tradition because it's the way it's always been done or because it's genuinely the best way of doing something. Over the last year or so, new methods of working have popped up. People have been having meetings over Zoom, people have been programming lights remotely instead of traveling to places. There's been whole new ways of working, and while some have obviously been less than ideal, they still worked. People have been able to cast remotely, people have been able to rehearse remotely, been able to cut down on travel and the time and the environmental impact of that. So yes, it may not be ideal, but it did work, and we have this opportunity to actually look at those and decide what we use going forward, not just to spring back to the way it used to always be done.
We need to shift the current industry perception that children's theatre is secondary to proper grown-up adult theatre. I run a children's theatre and my entire career has been dedicated to working with children and young people, yet I have been asked countless times, oh, what are you going to do next? As if this work is a stepping stone to something bigger and better. I can shrug that off. I know that children's theatre is some of the best theatre out there. Despite the challenges, smaller budgets, recruiting talent, many artists are often also pressured into feeling that something bigger and better is on the horizon. I have spoken to countless agents who have suggested to their clients that maybe they don't want to do another children's theatre gig. It's not good for their CV. Don't get me wrong, there are many dedicated and amazing people working in the TYA sector, but that often goes unnoticed. So, my big idea, it's simple and it's twofold. Firstly, we need to flip the current funding trend. The biggest investment should go to those organisations that work with children, not the big beasts who predominantly focus on adult work with perhaps an education department bolted on because it's expected. And through the funding, every single school in the country should partner with a local theatre so that they can have access to free theatre and specialist artists. A genuine two-way partnership where both work closely together to ensure that every single child gets access to great art. Secondly, an essential skill on every artistic director's job specification should be the need to have worked in some kind of educational setting, in a school, perhaps in a community arts organisation, or even in an education and outreach department attached to a theatre. The flip in funding would mean much better fees for artists working in the sector and over time a knock-on effect of the perception of that work. And the real lived work experience of the artistic director would ensure a deep appreciation and understanding of the work. This two-pronged attack would mean that I would no longer be asked what I want to do next, but people would say, Wow, how did you get that job? It's amazing. I wish I worked in children's theatre. Unfortunately, I've got to do a couple of gigs in adult work first, though, before people will take me seriously.
Hi, Joe Stansfield here, theatre consultant at Charcoal Blue. Our big theatre idea is to create a data-led approach to assessing seat quality in theatre and entertainment venues. As auditorium designers, we consider the quality of each seat in immense detail, from the row depth and seat width to back angle, and then to various measures in relationship to the stage from each seat. So our big idea is to get this valuable design information in the hands of venues, but provided in a way that's easy to use and easy to visualise. Supported by funding from Innovate UK, our R&D team at Charcoal Blue has developed a new web-based tool. It provides a comprehensive set of controls to configure optimised social distance seating layouts with corresponding revenue calculations to go with it. And here it is in action. So to get started, we only need a CAD plan of the venue seating, and from there we can get it online and configure instant social distance layouts with a range of settings such as group distribution and pinning seats and really setting the social distancing value you need. So whilst we have this in hand and it's ready if we need it, we kind of hope that it won't be needed really and that it can go away for our industry. So a springboard from this project is now to integrate our seat quality big idea, giving users the ability to adjust these individual sliders and configure and visualise their own results. The next steps we think to that is using that to inform seat pricing. All of this, of course, backed up by the intelligence and tried and tested auditorium design metrics that we put to practice at Charcoal Blue, designing some of the best venues in the world. We can't wait to share more details of this project with you very soon, but in the meantime, please do get in touch via contact information on our website, charcoalblue.com, and we'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.